Hell yeah. First, I would want to know, do y'all have any comments on the lighting? First, I tried to have like some type of, I think we call it an accent light. Maybe the only thing I need now to have the full light up set up. First, we turn off the lights. I don't know if you can see me clearer than in the previous videos. I have my main lighting behind the camera here, but I think it would be better if I had the lighting at like a 45 degrees and then I had an extra tripod just to hold the camera. Because now maybe the light, or main light is coming from the same place that the camera is. So maybe that's the only thing I would improve. But to segue into the video, this video is slightly different from the usual talks, because instead of talking about something like a thought in my life, we're going to be talking about something that I've discovered yesterday and that I became obsessed with since then. It is the story of bricks and minifigs and reckless Ben's attempts to recover some guy's $200,000 worth of Legos collection. And I don't know, I found it crazy how, even how they say in the video, you're so used to think that, for example, the police is always on your side and they're always going to do the good thing. And I would say in the most cases, that is true. Like, if we were a society with no police and no laws, everybody would be out here murdering and doing different things of that nature. So I think in most part, they're always there. And also, if somebody was to break into my crib, I would prefer if police was there and that they could stop him from doing what the fuck he wants. But I found it crazy how in this story, because let me try to summarize it in the best way possible. So basically, I don't know the names by heart, but there's this dude that his dad and him made a partnership with Bricks and Minifigs, where basically they're lending them their Legos and they could use it to get exposure and to have like on social media they could say, oh, they have like the biggest collection, come see it, and blah blah blah. And in exchange, if those pieces were sold, the dad and son would get a percentage of the revenue coming from that. However, the franchise changed owners, and when they changed owners, basically the CEO and all of them said, oh, now we're taking care of that. Because it hasn't been taken care of in the past, it's none of our concern. We're just going to keep your pieces. We don't care about the agreement that you made previously, and we're just going to sell it and not give you any percentage of it. And I heard certain people making the argument that they're talking about, and it makes sense that, okay, let's say you say, okay, we don't want nothing to do with the previous agreement. Then at least return the pieces that you took from them in the past. But not only they don't want to keep the agreement and just continue selling it and give them the percentage, they also want to deny that and not return the pieces that they do not own and there's contracts stating it. And I find it crazy to the extent that everybody's going to go to deny all the allegations concerning it, and how it shows how like far big franchise, like big companies can get away with things. Like 1 second, the CEOs are talking about that they're going to return the items, but then on emails, they clearly state that, oh, it's not of our concern, we're not going to return things. So one side they're talking about the media, oh, we're going to return things, and then they're double-faced, they don't do it. Like when it actually comes down to it, they're always calling the police, putting like non-existent allegations on them, saying that they made death threats, bomb threats, when clearly on video it hasn't happened. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then they even send it to like the judge and all those different things about uncut footages of their interactions where you can clearly see that all those allegations are false. And then what? Did they get put in jail without bail? It's like, this whole situation doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know, just as a general content creator, I find like the videos super funny. Like they're where they even start like a sort of cult to like get one of the employees to like talk about what is happening at the company. They made like a couple videos, so I seen like 4 or 5 hours of just footage of like I think they made 3 parts and they're gonna release a 4th part soon. And I even seen like just some lawyer. I can even like get it for you. It's the husband and wife law team that made a video that a lawyer is reacting to the whole thing, and he's like, yeah, this situation is crazy. Like, how the hell is that Lego business getting away with it? And they even want to silence him. They send like a cease and desist to Google to get all the information about him to like pursue him further. He's out there telling the police that he's a sociopath, talking about some unrelated person was consuming underage pornography, and then now, but just because they had the similar family names, they're starting to accuse them and blah blah blah. Okay, I know I'm going all over the place, but this whole situation is crazy. And the craziest thing is I only like realized how the whole thing was happening through Agent 00 video that was covering it, that he dropped 2 days ago. But this situation has been happening for months. He's like, goddamn. It's like he has his first video. I tracked down the thief who stole 200,000 of Legos. 7.1 million bricks and minifigs responded to his video. Even the police got him responded to the things. And I find it crazy how they're redacting all the footages. And when he coincided the videos with the audio that was cut out, he did like some sort of thing where you could actually hear what the officers were saying, and they're just trying to find any type of crime to charge him with. So like, goddamn, they even get like some warrant for his arrest. They go to his crib with guns loading and charging, trying to find stolen Legos supposedly at his crib, when how the fuck would he get Legos at his house? Like, are the judges mad? They don't understand that it's the company that doing all these goddamn thefts. Like, who pieced it together that they had all those Lego pieces at their crib? And then what? Now they get randomly stopped. They say that he blew a stop sign when clearly on video he didn't. And then they start accusing him of possessing heroin in his car. Do a goddamn search of his car, don't find shit. Still continue accusing him. It's like, goddamn. It's like, and now what? They say, okay, now we realize all the problems that come with this. Let's just make a GoFundMe. And they get arrested and put in jail for that as well. Like, oh my God, this situation is not making sense at all, buddy. And it's like, goddamn, these organizers. It's like, I find it crazy the interactions of the how do we even call it? But like one of the store owners, he was like interacting with the police and how they're like, oh, we'll just come up with anything for them. And I find it crazy that they only hear one side of the story all the time. Like, regardless of the amount of footage and the evidence that Reckless Ben comes with, they're always going to be like, oh, we don't give a fuck about the evidence. We'll just hear what the goddamn CEO or the goddamn store manager says, and we'll just take his word for it instead of the evidence. But he can't even come with goddamn court documents and give it to this crib without getting arrested for it. But that shit don't make sense. And then on top of that, you're telling me that these guys need to go through all these trials and tribulations just to give the guy a court document. Meanwhile, we got the company just sending a goddamn email. So you're telling me what the fuck? What? Goddamn Reckless Ben can't send a damn email? He needs to go through all these trials and tribulations just to like give the court documents in paper. And the police don't even want to give it to the man because they're saying it's false. The police then checks and they see that the documents are true. And then what? They arrest Reckless Ben? Are you mad? Are you mad? Nah. I want to see the best. I want to see Jay Omer come on this type of thing. I want to see Jay Omer pull up, say, Ruckus bad, I got you. And then put this whole company behind bars. I even seen this vid where I think it was a public console of like whatever state that this whole situation is coming in, complaining about the police's behaviors. It's like, what the fuck? The taxpayers are paying all these different things, and they're gonna need to pay all these extra expenses just because the police doesn't want to do their damn job.